What's up, guys? Welcome to Blake's Garage. Today we got JR's WR. Oh wow, I was gonna say WRX, but it is my WRX channel. But now he has an STI.
Come on, bro.
I know. I'm behind.
Subaru,
But
man.
Subaru STI. But anyways, you know, the upgraded model. So he got this thing recently. What is this? A 19, 18? 19. It's looking pretty sweet. Swapped over a lot of the stuff from the WRX, so it's always looking very clean and very nice. We're gonna go take this thing for a cruise, I think, for a minute. Kind of gonna do like a little, I don't know, comparison of the S3 compared to the STI, just because he's never driven that car. So thought it'd be fun to go hit my little racetrack in both of the cars. Both cars are on the same tires. He's rocking 245 40s, and the S3 is rocking 235 35 R19s, and he's on 18s. So anyways, it should be a pretty good comparison there. Should be fun. So let's get down to it. Oh yeah, this JR.
What's up?
No one knows what you look like, so it's always, when you're on my channel, sometimes you get your face shown, and people are like, what? It's crazy.
Not on my channel.
Yeah.
It just works for me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's like that secret thing, you know, it's a mystery man. All right, let's do it. Kind of a quick pull next to JR. The cars are pretty even. So his is on E85. It's a STI, and it's a stage 2. I'm not sure if it's pro tuned. I think it is. And yeah, on E85 with flex fuel and all that stuff. So I don't know how good we were on that draw, but I just had it in sport mode, so it actually even downshifted when I hit the gas. So I think I got like a 1-2 downshift right there. But pretty even. I think I pulled just slightly, and then obviously I have the dual clutch, so that's an advantage on the shift. So I might have pulled a little bit on the shift there, but pretty good. I mean, I don't think this car is the fastest. Definitely could be quicker, but it's definitely a fun car. This car runs like around mid 13s at the track, so which is about on par with what a STI does, honestly, in stage 2 form. So not bad. Oh, so check this out. We're gonna be amazed by this car does not have power seats.
No way. Are you serious?
It's a slider. You gotta hit the thing. Isn't that crazy?
I was touching the buttons and everything, man.
$50,000 car, and it doesn't come with the. It doesn't come with that. So yeah, if you need to move the steering wheel, you can too. So
that's good right there.
All right, cool. One of them start-stop buttons. Car's got a dual clutch on it, man.
Fancy. Ooh, it pops out.
Yeah. It says hello. So we're gonna hit our little like racetrack area over here. That's fun. I think JR always sees me rip around this thing, so I figured why not take you there? It's close by, and it's fun to do.
It says please add washer fluid.
Yeah, that's important. That is important. So what I'm gonna do, we'll put it on like ESC Sport. Why not? Or we can turn it full off. I don't know. What do you want?
Yeah, I was leaving it on. I'm not used to the car yet, so you know.
That's how you get used to it. You turn it fully off. And then you're used to it. No, I'm just kidding.
So does it rotate usually when you get on it, or is it tend to understeer like typical Audis and Subarus?
So it does all-wheel drive things, which means, yeah, it kind of just it will push, but you'll be able to push the car pretty dang hard.
Yeah. I
think you'll be surprised because the car has like 2.7 degrees camber up front.
Oh, wow.
So I mean, it's got good front camber. If you lift off, the car can slightly rotate. So yeah. Same with the Subaru type of situation. But it's pretty gripped up, honestly.
Yeah. Especially with these tires, you got the PS4s on there.
I do, yeah.
It's not a track tire, but
no, they talk back, you know. You kind of hear them out, but I'm actually pretty impressed with the amount of grip that this car gets. It does pretty damn good. You can push it pretty hard here. These are all bank corners too, so we'll take a little rip, see what he thinks. Brakes are decent on this car until they get hot. Yeah. And I don't care if you get them hot, they get hot all the time. As you can see, I think the car is doing, I swear to God, guys, like, I think people have even mentioned this, like, when the car was on the dyno, I swear it like pulses the brakes, like some sort of traction control thing that's like really stupid. Like it's like, hey, I'm going too fast, I better hit the brakes. I don't know why, but yeah, so we'll see what happens there. But I think that's part of the reason that the brakes get super hot on this car. So I'll throw it in dynamic mode, which I think we're in. So that'll like kind of stiffen up the steering. It puts it in the sportier modes.
Well, one thing I can already tell, the dampening feels a lot stiffer than the Subaru, that's for sure. Steering feels a lot tighter. Now, considering the STI usually has, you know, it's known for quick steering response.
Yeah. But
this feels a lot tighter. That's just my first initial impression.
Yeah, like really, like right on the front end of the turn in, it's like it's very quick, I would say. The rack feels quick.
Not gonna rob it. Tires are cool, so you can already tell it has like a lot of grip, especially in the front. Yeah, and honestly, I'll run this car in the comfort mode a lot of times too, which gets you a little bit more lean. So you just take the. We're just going on our clover here, our never-ending clover. Of course, we got traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, automatic downshift.
Yeah, so we can put it in sport mode if you want to. Do you want to paddle or?
No, leave it right there. That's
okay. It'll kind of do its own thing.
Let's see how the programming is.
Yeah, it's pretty aggressive, like on the downshifts and all that stuff.
Oh, I got another car.
Yeah. This tends to happen sometimes. So what we're trying to do is like not get traffic, but a lot of time we end up getting traffic. But still, you can get some good G's on the corners. Get some heat in the tires.
As you can see, I'm not the type of driver that drives like this. You know?
Yeah.
Hand position is always key, especially if you're a track guy. You guys know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, JR autocrosses the old WRX. I don't know if you autocross this one.
Not the new STI as of yet. Break in, turn. Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of grip.
Oh yeah.
Mechanical grip is there.
Yeah, you can go much faster too if you need to.
I know you do.
Getting the heat in there. Get the heat in those bad boys.
Brake, turn in. There you go. Yeah, you can really feel the grip.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, see, I don't usually get to do this in the passenger seat, so it's kind of fun.
And still, I'm not even hitting the limits of the tires as of yet.
Yeah, no, they haven't even talked back yet.
Yeah. But still trying to get heat in the tires, as you can see.
Yeah.
About like 6/10 of what?
Yeah.
Got traffic, so break in, turn. See if we can catch this guy.
There we go.
There you go. Got some tires. You feel the front end, yeah?
Yeah. Shabby.
Yeah, it
what do you
feels
think?
A lot more responsive than my car, I'll tell you that right now. Well, I don't know. The dual clutch really helps.
Yeah.
But give it one more go around and we'll switch over to the Subaru.
Yeah.
But I really like it. I think overall control feels much better than the Subaru, that's for sure. Steering wheel feels tighter. Actual response of the engine is a lot faster.
Yeah, the twin scroll turbo is like, it's just there when you want it, you know? Just like your old WRX was, I'm sure.
That really responsive.
Where the STI, I'm sure, was, you know, like that before. Well, you got to get into the power band, right?
Yeah. You really do. But you got the right one.
One more time. Well, one more 180.
Yeah. There we go. There goes the tires.
Yeah.
I'm still not hitting the limits, and I feel like I am. I'm using a Subaru. You'll feel it when you get in there, like.
Yeah.
You feel this has a lot more mechanical grip. Just overall, the dampers, it just feels like it's more.
Yeah, so let me well, go back to comfort mode, right?
Yeah.
So I really do not like the DSG tune on that. I still like the sport mode. It's much more responsive when I go that way. But the dampening feels a lot softer in the comfort mode. The car will kind of lean in a little bit more, and what I kind of find, which is, I don't know if some other people find this too, but the front end tends to bite more, like from that lean, just like, I don't know, it feels more solid, like I know what the car's gonna do.
You can feel that outside front tire really bite in.
Yeah, really bite in and sink in.
And from what I can feel through the steering wheel, you can feel it through the steering wheel, just biting in, you can feel it. It's really controllable. But there's a lot of mechanical feedback from the tires and the steering wheel, and you can really feel that.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking dope.
Yeah, I like it.
I really like it.
The steering wheel too, I find that the steering is very light.
Yeah.
Like I think your Subaru, you have to put in a little bit more effort into the steering feel.
You do.
But it does, I think that the Subaru has probably a better feedback in the steering wheel with the hydraulic.
Yeah.
I think this car is hydraulic steering, but I don't know. Smell the brakes. Yeah. So the worst thing about the S3, guys, is the brakes. So
Yeah.
don't buy an S3, buy an RS3. That's what you do, and then you get 6 pots, and then you get a lot more power. And, yeah, or you get a Subaru. I don't know.
Got 6 pots.
JR says get a Subaru, 6 pots. But yeah, I know the Subaru's brakes are gonna be way better. So cool. All right, guys. So we're gonna take a peek at the brakes real quick because this is what I want to see. So they definitely look discolored. I can smell them. They're not neochrome like I've seen them before, but they definitely got hot, which is. It is what it is, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's probably my biggest downside to this particular car is like I would put like a Stop Tech big brake kit on it if I were to do the next mod to this thing. But besides that, I really love the way it feels. So first impressions, guys, I have this little key that's weird to me. I haven't had a key. Well, mind you, I have I got my older cars and I have a key. I'm just kidding, but I'm surprised Subaru hasn't gone to a
This is a base model.
a wireless thing. Do some of them have it?
For 2020s, wireless is or keyless is standard.
I'm gonna change this a little bit so we don't die. All right, cool. Now check that out though. Ooh, reverse weight. I don't know where a Subaru is anymore.
Down.
Oh.
There you go. Now you're in reverse.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've been driving Subaru, BMW, so it's up and over here.
There you go.
Clutch feels nice and smooth, actually.
I got a few miles.
Ooh, okay.
There you go.
So this is a tuned Stage 2, right? E85. They got the Cobb things, all the Cobb stuff. Flex Fuel, E85. What else do we got?
Let's see, front mount intercooler. We got an equal length header. Let's see what else. Full exhaust, downpipe, injectors. Really, that's about it. Just your typical Subaru modded STI.
What size injectors?
1000 cc.
Okay. Don't a lot of guys go for like 1200 on E85?
Like those are hand-me-down injectors.
Depending.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, it's about, I don't know.
This depends, I guess.
Yeah. Hand-me-down injectors.
So first impressions of this thing. Very smooth. Clutch engagement is nice. It's nice and low, which is cool. Feels easy to drive, like a Subaru should be.
Back to a manual.
Yeah. Well, I have 2 manual cars, I guess. 3 manual cars. The E30's manual now, and so is the E36. Wow. So the shifting, super short as far as the throw goes. Oh my god, we got cans. Yeah, that feels really good, actually. And then what I forget about the STI is how short the gearing is, because I had a WRX with the 5-speed, so that was always garbage. Kind of get
A little bit of air?
a little air, just a little. Probably had a ton of wind on the last one.
So this is your home.
Yeah.
So you know these loop-de-loops.
Yeah, so you know what? So I do feel like I have to put in more steering effort, but the steering feels light on this as well too. Like, I was oh, where's second? There it is. Hey there. It sounds cool. I do miss that old Subaru rumble and all those little turbo noises. The S3 definitely
has some turbo noises as well, but this one makes some better ones, I must say. Yeah. It kind of has that nice little blow-off noise too. Do you have something on there?
That's an intake.
Oh, okay.
It really brings out the sound, but it's also got equal leg headers. It doesn't really have that rumble.
Yeah. Front end grip feels good.
Tires are rubbing.
So, are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Where's it rubbing? On the left side?
Yeah.
So yeah, this feels good. So yeah, the S3 feels more responsive, like all over the power band.
Yeah.
Where this feels good. Okay, I felt a little bit of rub there.
It's all good.
But yeah, this feels good. I don't know what that was. Fuel cut maybe? Did I not shift early enough?
I don't know.
Did you feel it? Okay,
Yeah.
There's a little bit of tire. Now, one thing I'm totally noticing, which is weird on this car, what am I doing? Just like crap shifts into fourth, or what is that about? I'm noticing the seat bolstering a ton. This thing needs better bolstering, which is weird because I feel like the S3's bolsters suck. And honestly, this car always felt like had better seat bolstering, but I'm like kind of all over the place for whatever reason. I don't know why.
A little traffic.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with my fourth gear shift. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm hitting traction control?
Oh wait, traction control is on. Sorry.
That's what
bad.
it is, huh?
Yeah. You have to hold it. That's what it is.
That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got traction control on the whole time.
Yeah, that's what it was. Ah, okay, there we go. The front end's singing a little more.
There you go.
Brakes feel really good on this car. Turn-in's good. Front end gets light like all Subarus. And what I mean by that is just very understeery. We'll push a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but brakes feel really good. And then the car rubs a little bit. But that's my bad. I guess it's low? I don't know.
Yeah, I do have to raise it up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I do.
Where are we rubbing? Just a little bit of tire?
Just a little bit in the front.
Yeah, so it's funny because I've been driving a lot of rear-wheel drive cars lately. So this one does feel a lot more understeery than the S3. Honestly, it does. Well, I guess it depends on how you're pushing it too. So
I'm only running -2 degrees of camber in the front.
okay.
So not that much camber.
Yeah, and I have about 2.7, I think, in the S3. So that matters a ton. But I do miss the turbo feel of this. It does feel really good. Like it's been a while since I've driven like a turbo car that has that upper, upper pool and all that stuff, and it feels really good. I can dig it. We'll take one more lap around now. Let's see about this guy. Oh yeah. See, I miss that. I don't know what I'm doing there. Car is not liking 6,500 RPM for whatever reason. Making them sing. Yeah, it doesn't like that bump right there either. But anyways.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, the coilovers are full soft.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, they're full soft.
Yeah, okay.
So, my
Well,
bad.
hopefully we didn't do any tire damage here, but
Sorry, it's on comfort mode.
I think that's good. The car's on comfort mode, and honestly, the car does feel like really comfortable. Shifter feels awesome. I don't know what I'm doing with fourth gear. Do you think, is that me like shifting weird? Like, did you feel it?
Yeah.
Kind of like stumble in between gear?
It might be a tune.
Yeah, I don't know. What are we at fuel level? We're full fuel. It almost felt like a fuel cut to me.
Yeah. I never felt it before. I don't really romp on the car too much. So.
I was romping it, and we were about 6,500 RPM, so that would be where it wants to fuel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Definitely, I can smell the motor. Smells. I remember that old smell.
Yeah.
That old, hey, I got my Subaru block hot. But yeah, thanks for letting me drive it, dude.
Yeah,
feels
anytime,
good.
Dude.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, this brings me back to when I first got the WRX and you drove that around too. So it's like, wow.
Yeah, we were
back all the time.
We were cruising in on those back roads in Davis. That was fun. Made a cool little video.
Yeah, here we are.
It was like one of my first little videos. Smell that hot metal. It smells good.
I totally forgot about the coilovers. Like,
yeah, I felt it like on that dip right before the corner. I was only where oh,
it's just a diffuser.
my bad. Oh, that's the rear?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't feel bad about that. Well, that I can blame that 100% on
yeah,
crappy Sacramento roads right there.
Here we go. But it's you know, I'll be honest, it is, the suspension is a lot more responsive when you actually put some dampening in it.
Yeah.
But I totally forgot.
Because it's funny, like, I don't feel like the front end is there as much as the S3.
Yeah.
Or especially like with the M4. I mean, the M4 front end grip is insane. But I mean, I can't really compare that. That's cheating.
Oh shit, did we go in though?
Oh shit, I guess so.
Oh shit. Maybe that was me.
It's all good. I don't think we got. I don't think I had anything valuable in there. Cool. Well, thanks for letting me drive it,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Thing rips.
Oh dude, I totally forgot about the suspension. Oh well.
I'm gonna take one more rip around the thing. I figured I just kind of took JR on a rip. Well, he drove the S3. I drove his STI. Figured I'd probably throw this in here too, because well, I was sitting in the passenger seat, so I did just drive his car, but I kind of want to give this car like a back-to-back review too of me driving, because passenger seat and you driving is, you know, it's obviously a little bit different. So we're gonna put my car into dynamic mode here, and then we'll get this cop behind us chilling. See if they follow me or whatever. But yeah, I'll kind of get a little bit of a back-to-back review here, which will be cool. ESC fully off. Wait for the policia to pass me. So what I'm also curious, I was saying that the bolstering in the STI did not feel as good as the S3. Now, I do not think that the S3 has good bolstering at all. I always felt like the STI had better seats, but I wasn't really being as held in as I felt. Okay, I mean, this one's not great either, like I'm saying, but my M4, the M4 has really good seat bolstering, so we'll take it for a little rip here, kind of give you guys some ideas. Steering in this car, I kind of like the feel of the steering in the S3 better than the STI. STI, you still have to put in quite a bit more turning angle, like into the steering wheel, and the front end in this thing just feels so ripped up, and the way that kind of the car leans in and bites in with the weight transfer, if you will, coming into a corner. So kind of rip it. Hit them brakes, turn in. I like the feeling of the S3's brakes, and I can just kind of feel that back end just kind of get up and want to rotate. Like I was talking about the bolstering, yeah, S3 bolstering's garbage. So anyways, brake in, turn in, kind of get a little bit of that front end bite, get a little bit of heat in these tires, make them sing. Oh yeah, coming out of that corner feels so good, so good. Brakes biting in, turn in. Oh, a little bit of rotation here. Oh, we're cooking that guy on the outside, making it sing. Hello, freeway traffic. Same speed, braking in, turn. All right, front end is not biting as good. We get a little bit of a slide going on there. A little bit of lift off, oversteer. Tires are getting a little greasy here, and we are ripping over to this side. In on the brakes, turning in. Probably last little run here. I don't usually. Ooh, so you can kind of grip in a little bit with this car to get the back to rotate, which is nice. You can kind of flick it a little bit and get a little bit of back end rotation, but yeah, this car feels really good. Different feeling than the STI, that's for sure. STI also felt like a bigger car. I do like the steering feedback in this car, but the front end bite is just a little bit better. Even with the STI, with the 245 tire on the front, with same type of tires, I feel like this car has more front end grip, for sure, which is interesting. And this car is really like neutrally balanced, which is always cool. So we just really cooked that outside front right here, but man, this car is a blast. I really just don't drive this car that much anymore. I kind of forget like how good this car is. It's got a lot of power. Overall, I remember why I, you know, didn't go with the STI or WRX. It's on a different league pretty much. This car just has a better overall comfort feel, better overall, you know, interior quality and all that type of stuff. Plus they don't have the engine issues like the boxer motors do and all that stuff. So anyways guys, this car is pretty quick. It feels really well sorted and natural in those corners. I mean, the STI definitely feels good as well. Power delivery is totally different. It's funny, I'm smelling a lot of tire. I must have just been like cooking that front tire, dude. It smells like rubber, which is, we'll go take a peek at it. But yeah, I mean, the STI, I love the way that the center locking differentials, you know, and all that stuff work. Like in the rain, that car is killer. I'd way rather drive off-road the STI or, you know, something along the lines of that, because when those things oversteer, they are a lot of fun to mess around with. Let's see what this looks like right now. You see a lot of brake heat. Oh yeah, a lot of heat. Oh yeah, a little bit of rollover meltage. Oh yeah, those tires are nice and sticky for sure. Look at that. Oh yeah, feels good. The inside camber area does not feel as hot as the outer sidewall right here. We got the little Michelin Man kind of wearing down a little bit. Definitely put some heat on the outside of those guys. Man, this is a fun car. I hope you guys like that little in-car rip around and little, I don't know, little comparison video. I don't know how much of a review we can call it, but mostly just a comparison, ripping around the corners. And honestly, both cars are awesome, but I do still like the S3, so I hope that means something to you. All right, so there are all those 6-pot calipers in the front of the new STI, and they work really well. They bit pretty hard. It felt pretty good, but it definitely could use some better bite on the pads. I did definitely feel that they're stock pads. Once they get a little heat, they're good. They're not like rip your face off. Yeah. But they're better than these. Better than those. That's why these have turned colors. So I really wish Audi would swap it up to some bigger stuff. It's cool. So we're just kind of gonna finish up the video right here. Took JR's my WRX channel is JR. That's why I keep saying WRX, dude. And he had the same exact car. If you guys don't realize, check out JR's channel. I'll put a link down below in the description. But he had like literally the same exact car. It was 2015, right? WRX in the blue and all that. And now he's got the 19 STI. Pretty much the same, but it does drive completely different. So I just took it for a rip like we did. And yeah, transmission feels so much better than this. Shifting is awesome. Like the notchiness, the short throw of the transmission of the STI is so good. It's very, very short, so that's nice. And yeah, overall, it's a fun little car, man. I like all the noises too. Like the S3 has noises, but like I said, I think I was saying in his video, this car does not sound that good. His car has equal length headers, so I know some people will be like, wah, equal length headers, you know, whatever. Yeah, definitely. Because it doesn't have the same rumble. But that does like even out the way the car performs, and it's better for performance. And honestly, it sounds really good. Yeah. And also, your car is not super loud. Yeah, it's a tame, you know, mellow sounding, more like the intake noises and turbo noises, and I like that.
Not the typical Subaru owner, you know, have a loud exhaust, but
yeah.
But you know, really, I'm really impressed with the way the S3 felt, man. I really am. Just like I was telling Blake, I'm telling you guys right now, just steering responsiveness, suspension, the overall mechanical grip in the front is amazing. I think it's better than the STI, and I'm telling you that right now. Some Subaru owners are probably going to lynch me right now, but oh well, that's just the way it is.
That's kind of how I feel with this car too. Is like yeah. I felt way more front end grip, mechanical front end grip from my car than yours, yeah. But we're gonna give some excuses for that. He was set to full soft on dampening. Yeah, I was set to hard. So, and he's on coilovers. And then you have about 2.5, what do you say, 2.0?
Yeah, 2 degrees of front, negative camber.
And I have about 2.7. So that's pretty huge as far as turning and all that.
I forgot to set the suspension. It's on full soft.
What can you do? But thanks a lot for letting me drive it, dude. Always good to see you.
Anyways,
glad I could weld up that exhaust for you, make it look good. I don't think I mentioned that in the video before, guys. He had a little piece underneath here that it's all stainless, so I just had to take it up real quick Didn't really use any filler rod, but we just kind of welded that back together. That way you don't jingle jangle all the way back up to Seattle. So
There you go.
right on. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks, JR.
Peace out.
Later. Wrench on.